All right, so the Cavs and the Warriors are the two overwhelming favorites for the NBA title. We know what happened last June, 3-1 lead. Goodbye. December, Christmas, they played, and it was a good game. I think it was one of the probably. I think Christmas is when the NBA becomes really relevant, and I think that those are obviously the two best teams. And what we saw was the Warriors dominated the Cavs for a while.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant, I think he had 29 points, was that? But at the end of the game, they blew a 14-point lead. They lost. You can't. They took an L, big L. Did you think that was a foul, Richard Jefferson, on Kevin Durant?
I think it was a little bit of both. Little acting by Durant.
Yeah.
Little foul.
When you're in a rest, it's not like cocky where you can.
I don't know. KD definitely got stepped on. That's no.
But
it looked like he was trying to recover. He knew what was happening. He didn't just go straight down and let the clock run out. He tripped.
Yeah.
He was trying to recover, so I think it was a foul.
Yeah, I think at one point KD realized that, okay, I'm not getting the foul, so I might as well,
just throw it out.
Yeah, just give it some hope, and it didn't work.
Now, do you think it's going to be a rematch again?
Yeah, I mean, is there anyone? Do you think there's anyone that
could Spurs, maybe.
Spurs, because you have to throw a team from the East in there, too. Raptors, because someone's going to play the Cavs.
I don't see the Raptors.
You don't?
I don't.
So who do you think will play the Cavs?
I don't think it'll be Boston either.
I mean, because someone's going to play the Cavs.
Miami.
We'll get there. They'll be in the playoffs. They'll go pretty far, I think. But I don't see
Chicago.
Yeah, I mean, how far? Isaiah Thomas is really good, right? We all love him, but he's 5'9", and you put Kyrie Irving on him. That's going to be a problem. In the playoffs, that's going to be a problem. It was a problem for Steph Curry. It's going to be a problem for Isaiah Thomas.
No, yeah, definitely.
So the Clippers, I know you like the Clippers.
I like the Clippers. I think they can turn it around.
I mean, if you think about it, they're the team that should be able to do it. I mean, the Warriors have Draymond Green and they have Zaza. Zaza Pachulia is their center. So it's like they're not going to win games based on getting boards and hustle points. The Clippers are. They have Blake Griffin, Crawford, obviously, DeAndre.
CP3.
Big CP3. I mean,
I think they can do it if they
but I mean, look at
the
Warriors front backcourt compared to the Clippers backcourt.
I think what it is when you lose 2 games in Golden State, because everyone's gonna have to go to Golden State. Playoffs are going through. It's very difficult to then come back home with the Warriors having confidence and then win 2 on the bounce, because you're not going to win 3 in a row with the Warriors unless you're the Cavs.
Mm-hmm.
But it's very difficult to win those 3 games in a row. So you have to then win 2 on your home court, which is a lot of pressure.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think the Clippers. I mean, Chris Paul's never been past the second round. Remember, DeAndre Jordan, Blake Griffin, none of them passed the second round. They got one once. But you get the point.
Yeah.
The Clippers are very inexperienced. The Warriors have been there before, 2 years in a row. They've blown through the Western Conference field. Do you think? So you don't think maybe the Clippers, but the Spurs? You were just saying.
Spurs, definitely Spurs have a shot.
I just don't think that the Warriors are as big and bad as people think they are.
Yeah, I think it's gonna take time for the chemistry, and I think it has. They have the best record in the league still, even though they lost to the Cavaliers. So if the Warriors and the Cavs do make it to the finals, and they match up, and assuming because 2 years ago there was a problem with Kyrie and Kevin Love getting injured, so it was literally all LeBron. This year, barring that, if it's everyone from both teams playing, who do you think would win?
Cavs stay healthy, they win, especially with JR being back.
Because you would imagine the Warriors would have home field.
And JR will be back too.
Yeah, JR. How long is he out for?
He'll be back for the finals, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, because I think I read something he'd be back by early May.
If they stay healthy, they'll win.
Yeah, if they stay healthy, that's an if. But the Warriors, I mean, if Kevin Durant goes down, that's a problem. That's a big problem.
I'd say Durant's the Warriors' best player so far this year.
Yeah, I think it takes a lot for the Warriors, all those guys who pretty much willingly threw away their own chance to win MVP. Because Kevin Durant's not winning MVP.
But they're definitely struggling with team chemistry.
That's a problem because you have the huge egos. But I think Klay Thompson, he makes a big difference because he's not a huge ego. He'll say, I'll only take 10 shots tonight, opposed to 15 or 20. And I don't know if Steph Curry would do that. I don't know if Durant would do that, especially after leaving Oklahoma.
No, definitely not.
So you think the Warriors would win?
No, Cavs. If the Cavs stay healthy,
sure.
I'm positive.
I think I'd still take the Warriors because I don't know. I like that team. I like Durant. I like Klay.
But look at the Cavs team chemistry.
And
That's huge.
I mean, last year they were gonna win anyways if it wasn't for Draymond getting suspended. That's all I gotta say.
Yep.
You like Cleveland.
Cleveland.
All right. I guess I stand along with the Warriors. All right, so the Pats have a big decision on their hands in next year's offseason and this year's. Jimmy Garoppolo is obviously a really good young quarterback. Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback of all time.
Freaking GOAT, dude.
How important would you say it is to keep Garoppolo long term, even if it meant getting rid of Brady a year too early?
Don't get rid of Brady early.
Really?
If we
Let
got
Brady go when he wants to go, but keep Jimmy as long as possible.
Yeah,
Jimmy's priority. Well,
What-
Tom's priority right now, but
Tom's always
overall, Jimmy.
Yeah, the thing is, you know, we've drafted all these quarterbacks. Garoppolo's the highest Belichick's ever drafted a quarterback, right? Ryan
Cute, too.
Mallett, Matt Castle, they all sucked. Brian Hoyer,
They all tried.
Tim
Though.
Tebow sucked. Jimmy Garoppolo looks like a player. You watched him against Arizona,
He's
Miami.
good. He's
He
good.
looks really good. I think he could be a franchise quarterback. I really do.
He can.
I mean,
he has potential.
He's not going to be
Not
Tom
now.
Brady.
Not now by any means.
I mean, dudes, I don't think he'd be Tom Brady, right? But if he can be,
Nobody's gonna be Tom
if he
Brady.
can be Tony
He can be
Romo, we'll win the
12.
division in the next 8 years.
Then yeah, keep him.
Yeah, so you keep him. I'd say keep him.
No
The problem
trade,
is
Jimmy
Garoppolo's
G.
agent.
Jimmy G is our future.
I say
no
pick
trade.
up Tony Romo.
Is Garoppolo's
Drop Brady and Jimmy G.
The thing is Garoppolo's agent's gonna say, "How long is my client gonna sit around here?" I mean,
He sat around
He's
for a
25.
while already.
Jimmy's 25. If he has 2 rings by the end of this year, right, which very well could happen without lifting a finger. I mean, obviously, yeah, but
And stick
he hasn't done
around.
anything, and he's got to have 2 Super Bowl rings. Why would he want to say here? He could go for the money. Totally, he'd go for the money. Why would he? I mean, the Patriots, they'd have to pay Brady and Garoppolo starting
I
quarterback.
want to
money?
stay here because we're a very successful franchise.
That's the only reason he'd leave if he wanted money. It's the only reason.
Yeah, that's the thing. And like, again,
And he hasn't necessarily proved himself. He's only done good in a few games. So I feel like if he stays in New England and he does really good, then he'll be a
Alright.
huge.
so the rumors are is that they want a first and a fourth. Do you think that's good value?
For Jimmy?
Yeah.
I wouldn't even trade. Keep him.
Yeah, I
Not for
totally agree.
draft picks.
Totally agree. Totally agree.
Not for draft picks, Dan.
No, I totally agree. All right, so without a doubt, the big story in the NFL this year has been Dak Prescott. Dak, you love Dak. Everyone loves Dak. Seems like everyone does.
Everyone
Except for
loves
Tony
Dak.
Romo, who's been benched.
Tony Romo loves Dak.
Tony's been injured several times.
Tony knows he's coming.
And
Tony knows
Dak
he's coming.
came in, won the job. I mean, it's Dak's job. You know I love Romo, but Dak's won the job.
Tony
for
can
him.
go to like, yeah.
Yeah, what do you think
What
Romo
was
would
it?
end up? Arizona? Denver?
Arizona. I think
Yeah.
maybe Chicago.
Yeah,
I mean, see, the thing with Romo is
the
I think-
Bears.
I think Romo's still good enough to get a team to the playoffs for a year. You know what I mean? So if Denver were to say put $15 million on the table, I think Romo would be interested. I mean, what?
Romo would be interested to play anyway.
Yeah, but you
I don't
think you think
so.
Trevor
Yeah,
Simeon's going to the playoffs?
he'll do anything to
No, it's Dak.
not be on the bench.
What about Dak?
And the thing with Dak is him and Ezekiel are going to get a rookie contract for the next 3 years after this. So the Cowboys are going to have a lot of money to build the rest of their team. So this is their window to win. Do you think Dak will win the Super Bowl next year? This year? Think he's
He
got it.
could this year. I don't think he will.
See, I don't think he will.
Vaccination, baby. Tom frickin' Brady.
Yeah.
Who's gonna beat the boys?
I mean, the thing is if Dak gets to the Super Bowl, this year,
Answer my question.
he will have to get
Answer
to-
my question.
See, I just don't think Dak can beat everyone. I think Dak's
Who's gonna beat him then? You haven't said who beat him yet.
so they're going to have to play either Green Bay or New York.
Okay.
Okay.
Are they gonna? Who's
They
gonna
can
beat
play
him?
Atlanta. Oh,
Yep.
if they get lucky, they get Seattle. Okay, that's gonna be great. And then if they somehow get through all 4 of those really good teams, they're getting to the Patriots,
Yeah, Pats are gonna beat him.
and the
no
Pats
doubt.
would probably beat Dallas. So, I mean, whatever happens, if Dak does terrible against whoever the divisional round, he's still had an incredible season. He really has.
Mm-hmm.
And
Great rookie season.
you think he's
Historic.
So rookie of the year,
No.
MVP. I mean,
That's Zeke.
is he even the best player on his team?
Zeke.
Zeke, you think Zeke?
The
Well,
only-
I think for MVP, I would consider Dak. He'd be in my
I
consideration.
consider Dak, but it's gonna be Zeke.
I mean, rookie of the year, so you wouldn't give him anything. You wouldn't give him.
No, Zeke's winning MVP.
He is going to the Pro Bowl.
Discussion in 2016 was Dak and Romo.
Get ready for basketball battle. It is the NBA championship. Larry Bird. His own shot. Unbelievable. And he got a middle. Hook shot at 12. I don't believe it. I don't believe what I just saw down here. Oh, my goodness.
Alright, so we're gonna be talking about this year's Lauderdale Electric basketball team. Last year we went 10-8. We lost our first 6 road games, which was one of the big reasons why we only got the 10 seed. We ended up losing to Winnicott in the playoffs by about 10. We had a really poor start, and that was kind of a common theme on the road last year, where we would go down early and then we wouldn't be able to come back. against teams like Nashua North and Bedford. And this season, we're going to Jake Coleman's senior year. Cole is going to be a bigger part, obviously, the point guard. Cam McDonald probably will start. But we did lose a few guys in the offseason to transfer and to graduation. So, Connor, how big of an impact do you think losing the likes of Nate and Matt and Cam Reddy are going to be?
I think Matt and Cam are 2 huge losses because we don't have any big men anymore. Nate, not so much because we have a lot of really talented guards, but big men is what Londonderry needs, and we lost 2 big key ones.
Yeah, how important do you think Rafford's going to be? You think Rafford?
Rafford will need to step up a lot because he'll be one of the bigger bodies.
Yeah, I think Pat and Dakota will help out too, but
But yeah, Brandon will have to really step up.
Brandon's really going to have to carry
Especially
it
if they're
going.
taking a year off.
Yeah, it's going to be a small team.
Yeah.
Because I think Ethan might, I don't know if he'll start, but I think Ethan Garofalo's he's a good shooter, good dribbler, good all-around game. So if it comes down to, say, Ethan or Cam McDonald, who do you think would start over?
I'd say Cam because he has more experience, but over the year goes on, see how it plays out.
All right, so we have 6 games to start the season, all of them on the road. We start off with Spalding, opening night. NH Sports has us as the 7th ranked team. Spalding's number 4. You think we can maybe get the dub there?
I think it's possible. I don't really know. I think it's definitely a possibility.
It's a possibility. Yeah, I think it is because last year we played Central and they were the best team in the state at the time, and we beat them by 15 at home. But there was other games where we played teams we easily should have beaten. It depends on what team shows up really every night.
Mhm.
You know, I think Coach Dan does a good job motivating players.
It really depends on how good Jake plays because he's our main scorer, and if he's off, then our team will be off. But if he's on, then everyone's hopes will be up.
Yeah, I feel like really all of the scoring's gonna come through Cole giving it to Jake.
Mm-hmm.
But like if other guys can contribute, like you know you're saying Cam and Brandon, then this could be a good team. You know, I mean, Coach always says he wants to be a top 4 team, but certainly we can be a top 8. I mean, there's no reason to think we can't finish above a team like Pinkerton who lost a bunch of seniors, or you know Merrimack who lost a bunch of seniors. It just comes down to execution. You know, I see them in practice. They go hard. They know what they're doing. But when it comes to stepping on the court on opening night, like it's showtime. You gotta go out and win. And I think finishing games is gonna be huge.
Exactly. Yep.
So, if you would make a prediction on the record, we play 18 games, play everyone once. We went 10-8 last year. What do you think we'd go this year?
I think we'll have right around the same record because it's like it's a really similar team because we only lost 1 senior, but we also lost 2 key juniors and 1 key senior. Wait, 1 key junior, 1
Yeah,
key
because we
senior.
lost. Yeah, because
Cam and Matt and Nate, but it's a really similar team.
Yeah.
So I think we can have it right on the same record, maybe better.
Yeah, I'd say probably like around 11-7 or so because a lot of those teams that we, you know, like Merrimack, like Pinkerton, that we lost to last year, they lost a lot of seniors. We can beat them, but with experience in this team, there's not a lot of it. You know, Cole, this is his 2nd year. Jake obviously has been there all 4 years, but other than Jake, how many players have been here for a while in the system?
Not many.
You know, Ethan May, he'll contribute. Obviously, he's a good rebounder, and you got Surface isn't playing, and Pat Zeff. I think Pat could do a good job.
Yeah, Pat will be a big body.
I like Pat. All right, so in the playoffs last year, we lost to Winnicott. I remember that game, and we were the 10, they were the 7. We went 2 there, we lost. You think we can maybe go back to UNH again this year? That's the semis.
It's a possibility, but
All depends on
We gotta-
execution.
yeah, it all depends on how well we play throughout the regular season.
You gotta stay injury free too. 'Cause I remember 2 years back we lost Cody. That was a pretty big injury, but we overcame that. We went undefeated with 6 or 7 of those games were without him. So we can't be a one-man team. It's gotta be all the guys.
It's a
You
play
gotta
together.
contribute.
Yep.
You gotta play as a team. Because if we go out there and Jake has an off night, that can't just be an L. It has. You gotta find scoring from other places.
So Lancer hockey this year, starting off pretty good. What are What's their record? 5-1.
3-1. 3-1 at this point.
3-1.
Regular season games.
Regular season. Discuss the last game at Bedford. What went wrong there?
Not a bright game for the team. 8-0 loss. It was a struggle. They played really tight in the defense zone, and we were running the 2-1-2. 2 guys up top, 1 in the middle, 2 deep. And they just were exposing us through the whole thing. A lot of turnovers, just no offense created. It was rough.
Did Coach realize the matchups? Did he change the lines at all throughout the game, or
Yeah, he just started switching the lines. It was kind of random, honestly. He just wanted to see if anything could get going.
a little too late?
Definitely too late.
Do you think that's going to be, like, the team's going to look back on that, or do you think they'll do a good job of forgetting about it?
That's the thing about this team. Like last year's team, this would have really stopped them. You know,
Mhm.
It did. They lost 9-1, and from there on, it was rough. But I think this team, the chemistry, everyone's going to keep each other up, keep going, move right past it. You got Central coming up, Trinity coming up. Should be some easy wins.
And especially if this team thinks they want to go deep in the playoffs, we're going to have to knock off a team like Bedford, BG,
Exactly.
Concord to make it to the Verizon. So they're going to have to figure it out.
Exactly.
Now, who's been the top performers this year on the team?
Mike McCormick's come up hot. He's
Really?
got 8 goals so far, I believe.
Wow.
And then you got the D pairing of Danny Bears and Merrill Nyman locking it down. Got Jared Tucklow with a couple goals this year.
I heard he's been doing pretty good.
Yeah, he's been alright, I guess.
How about Billy Crota? I heard he's come on as
Billy.
of late.
Scrimmage game, OT winner,
Wow.
coming in hot against Timberlane too. 2 goals.
That's
Doing great.
impressive. Now, how did the holiday tournament go? Did it look promising?
It was good. We were supposed to play 3, or they were supposed to play 3 games. Ended up only 2 with the weather. Went 2-0 though, against a solid D2 team, top tier team.
What are the expectations for the team for the rest of the year? Top 4 finish, JFK appearance, maybe even Verizon.
How Conquer's been playing so far, they were ranked top 3, but I don't see them coming through as the top 3 team. I think Londonderry's going to end up 3rd place at the least. I think they can do better. Honestly,
Pretty bold prediction.
we'll see what happens.
Good evening and welcome to Monday Night Football. 99 yards and a half. Are you ready for some football? Nobody catches ball. It's an amazing event. It makes rock concerts look like tea parties. What a shirt! Put on tonight. Junior try into the record books. He did what? William Perry fights the football. The most bizarre finish you'll ever see.
All right, so Monday Night Football had a pretty disappointing season to say the least, finishing 2-7. Expectations were pretty high. Very experienced team, and we just
Had a
did
lot of
not
talent.
perform. Yeah, a lot of talent.
A lot of talent.
Started out with no top 50 players, which is like the only team in Division One that had that.
Underdogs. Underdog
So,
story. Didn't turn out
We
well.
averaged like 17 points a game and gave up 25 points a game. So that was kind of
Yeah, that's not good. You don't want to average more points against than what you score
almost a
against.
whole touchdown.
That's how you lose.
And
Winless in the division as well.
only 2 wins against non-conference teams, which were Manchester Memorial and Concord. One thing that we lacked as a team was tackling, and we never tackled well at all year. Like, we let up big plays especially against Central, running back at almost 300 yards.
Ooh. 300.
Yeah, and the coach, I thought the coach did his job fine. He prepared us well. The players just didn't execute, but we played with a lot of effort.
You have any positive things about the season? You have any good things? Any things to take away?
Good things would probably be that we have a lot of juniors coming back for next year that will contribute. And bad things is that after the week 1 loss, kind of gave up on the season. Thanks to Jake
Jim
Stevens.
Lozon. Thanks to Jim Lozon.
Civ. You're Civ.
He sucks. Fire him.
Damn it!
Nice job, Jared! Nice job, Jared!
Captain Murphy, in the 23, Nick Pizarro.